Hello and welcome. I'm Jonny B.
And I'm the Restless Kaiser.
But together we are Modelling for Advantage. That is a true fact. So, Mr. Kaiser, it seems you've actually gone and done it and got us a little book that we can read and play a game.
Librarian in me. So, you see, you're just a young buck, innit, John? You're just a wee nipple. So, Joe Diva's Lone Wolf is before your time.
That's right.
It's not fighting fantasy. It's an alternative game system. And you're just like warrior lord with kind of, I don't know, psychic type powers, almost Star Wars-esque in a fantasy setting. And somebody has put this into a video game format. Now, we tested it last week to see that it works. I'm going to turn the music down.
Just a smidge.
So that I can hear myself speak. So we tested it last week. I don't know, and I'll come to think about it, how well this is going to work on the stream. I might end up spending a lot of time just reading, but just looking at the keybind. Excuse me.
It's literally
bindings. No, mate, look. Melee attack,
stuff.
Kai disciplines, radial menu.
It should just be left and right. You know, pick page 72 or page 95.
I thought it was going to be all quick time events, and it probably is in part. So here we go for the character generation. So so if we go on here, it's not giving us any options. If we go for new game here, we go for should we go for hard because we're pros?
Oh well,
we're not going to finish anyway.
Real quick, this is truth. Fatal Papercut has joined us, and he says he owns this and he didn't know. Oh wow, I own this and didn't know. Lol. So I don't think he realised that it was, you actually have more buttons than left and right, up and down.
Okay. You are Lone Wolf. Your life is not an ordinary one. You assess and counter all challenges with this character generation.
With my
spinny wheel. So options are straightforward, decisive.
No.
Careful assessment, thinky, or dexterity and intuition.
Oh, mate, yeah, just run around. Go with the gut.
Intuition, then.
Oh, for the win.
Intuition it is. Skillfulness. And many battles have been fought in the defense of Summerlund. Wielding your... We got to go mace. Mace
Pike.
Sword, mace or axe, mace. Gotta be mace.
That was your choice.
You are more than a gifted warrior. You possess special Kai disciplines that give you mastery of. So these are sets of like this or this, this or this. So we've got healing and hunting.
Oh, maybe healing would be good.
Healing or hunting. Healing, you reckon? All right. We have Mind Blaster, Mind Shield, Psychic Power, it's a Frazzy Brain, or Mind Over Matter to manipulate the objects.
Oh, I don't know. You pick one. Your choice.
Let's go Mind Over Matter, mate. Do we want extraordinary martial feats of weapon skill or communicating influence of animals?
Oh, well, that speaks to me in volumes.
Dr. Doolittle, yeah?
Talk to the burbs.
And then do we want sixth sense, mental and natural intuition, or camouflage? Now, I will draw your attention to the icons here. Cool cloak, radar head.
Oh, cool cloak. Don't want radar head. That's stupid.
Exactly. You are more than a gifted warrior. There's a special Kai disciplines to give you mastery of healing, mind over matter, animal kinship, and camouflage. It's a French word, though, for Summerlund and the Kai. So it shows our character sheet. We've got these things. Sweet. Look at that. Boom. Is this your story? Is this your past?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
God. I'm going to turn pages already.
For many centuries, the Kai Lords defended their kingdom of Sommerland from the Dark Lords of Helgadad. Many battles were fought and won by the Kai, but finally came their demise. 3 years ago, the monastery of your warrior order was attacked by the armies of the Dark Lords. The Kai were destroyed. You were the only one who survived the final battle. All seemed lost, but you retrieved the Sommersword, the one weapon that can slay a Dark Lord of Helgadad. You slew Zagani, the Dark Lord leader, and saved your kingdom from destruction. Now, the lesser Dark Lords hunger to take their revenge. It falls to you, the last Kai Lord of Sommerland, to crush their evil schemes once more.
Crush the evil ones.
Crush enemies, syndrome before you. Hear the lamentation of the women. Ashley Finch has joined us. Hey guys, he says hello. And Battle Knights is with us. Sixth Sense, obviously. I can see dead people. I don't know if we took that. Did we take them?
Turn the page by dragging them to the left, or double click on the top one side. You can also go back to the previous page in the current chapter. Click on a bookmark to open an interface with the sections.
Oh.
Okay.
Blood on the snow. Oh, wow.
The quest has updated. Does this? Oh, I've got a character sheet and stuff.
Book interface. This is different.
Vitality. The blue one is my Kai power, and the green one is my endurance. Okay.
Don't need no pencil and paper here.
Sections of the book. Remember to put your belt to good use. Place potions or items. Use all fighting. Choose wisely. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. You are Lone Wolf, the last of the Kai Lords and sole survivor of a massacre that destroyed your elite warrior order. You would prefer to be where you find yourself now, in a narrow mountain pass, or prefer not to be where you are now, blanketed with crisp snow, flanked by the shadowing timberlands where icy winds whistle through the branches and chill you to the bone. Good job we got that cloak, innit, mate?
Mate.
You prefer not to be here, but duty has called you to this remote part of your domain. You are the frail of this territory, and you are responsible for the safety and security of the hardy, summer-lending folk who live and prosper in this harsh, mountainous borderland.
Cool. That's the best bit. You get to actually turn the page.
You have received a disturbing report of enemy activity around a mining village of Rockstarn, and all communication with the village has ceased. They knocked out a cell tower, man. Fearful that the settlement may have been attacked by Gaiacs and other Darklands raiders, you come here to assess for yourself the true situation.
Interesting.
Seemingly endless trek through snow and ice, you've almost reached your destination. Your horse becomes increasingly nervous as you approach the outskirts of the mining settlement. Got to watch out for
Geeks.
Dobbin, mate.
Yeah.
Geeks.
That's a nice picture.
It's got a wavy and Bernie look.
Snow, mate, snow. Oh, in the background, yeah, that's definitely Bernie.
The smell of wood smoke is being carried along the chill air, and its acrid aroma unsettles you both. That's me and Dobbin, right? This is not the reassuring smell of smoke that arises from the hearth or furnace in the depths of winter. This is the smell of wanton destruction. Your heart sinks. You have journeyed here as quickly as the harsh weather would permit, but despite your valiant effort, you may have arrived too late. Make your choice!
Boo! Boo! Make your choice, and the choices are...
You didn't master this discipline.
So we can't do that.
You decide to be careful and proceed on foot. You don't want to waste any more time, urge your horse to gallop. So, I don't think we can choose that you didn't master this discipline.
No.
Careful on foot or gallopy?
Careful or charge? I think, unless anyone else says anything in the next few seconds, I think we should charge because I'm an idiot. And ain't nobody said nothing. So we're going to charge.
Time is not your ally. Hurriedly, you mount your horse, easy, and urge him to a full gallop. Let's go, Dobbin. The road is covered with snow, but
yes,
your horse is strong and sure-footed and well-suited to these difficult conditions. They don't look like horse hooves. You're passing through a winding section of the trail when suddenly your horse comes to an abrupt halt and rears up on its hind legs. Thank you, John. Concealed beneath the snow on this part of the trail, and your horse has detected it and reacted immediately to the danger.
Clever horse.
Unfortunately, it is too late to avoid falling into its deadly embrace, even. With a loud crash, the snowy ground collapses under your horse's hoofs, casting you both into a steep-sided pit.
Are we dead? Did we just end the...
You are thrown headfirst from the saddle and land painfully on the rocky base of the pit trap. You are left badly bruised and lucky to be alive. Sadly, Dobbin didn't make it! Oh, man!
I killed the horse on the first choice.
He's lying on its right side, neighing pitifully with its forelegs badly. You know what we're going to have to do now, don't you? You've seen this movie, John.
No, please don't. Make your choice.
Oh, might be in luck. Because we have a Kai healing skills.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah, heal the horse. Oh, thank you. We haven't got to stab it in his head. Battle Knights has asked, is this what happens after you leave the dungeon, John? This is in reference to Oblivion. He never made it past the dungeon at the beginning. So, yes. I'm going to say yes. Cool. Heal the horse, man.
This could be end better than I thought it was going to. But look, he's not magic power.
That took a fat chunk of magic.
You place your hands around each of his broken legs in turn, using your Kai healing powers to mend the fractured bones caused by your own incompetence. The warmth of your grip soothes the poor animal. He rests his weary head on the ground and breathes calmly. Take heart, dear friend. You will be as right as spring rain before very long. You need to talk very poetically to horses. You say in a comforting tone. Your assurance is an honest one. You can already feel the relief that
you're all right, mate. You're all right.
Bones in his legs are beginning to mend. He'll be able to stand in a short while. Your care and perseverance is rewarded when your horse is able to rise up and stand once more. He's a little unsteady, is old Dobbin, on his newly mended legs, and is incapable of supporting your fat body, but he's fit enough to walk. Within a day or so, he'll be trotting and galloping as if this painful incident never occurred.
Right.
Part of the pit wall collapsed when the trap was sprung, and a mass of fallen earth and compacted snow provides you with a way to escape from the confines of this treacherous hole. Yeah, I'm going to be reading a lot tonight. You lead your horse to the steep ramp created. Well, if people are on their phone and stuff, they're not going to be able to read it, are they? And emerge onto the firm surface of the trail. You pat your horse's head reassuringly and retrieve your equipment and personal items from the saddlebag. The horse senses that you must leave him for now and go on alone. He neighs softly, yet sadly.
I don't know what that was.
You're on sound effects tonight, John. Fear not, dear friend. You have fulfilled your duty and with great courage. Now you must return alone to the monastery where you will be safe. Go as fast as you are able. We shall be reunited there before too long. Oz lowers his head and affectionately he nuzzles your shoulder. His unquestioning love and loyalty warms your heart despite you nearly getting it killed.
Yeah, despite me. Andy Hilton has joined us before you carry on. He says, I've just joined. See broken legs on horse. Have we charged something? He's obviously been listening to our debates about horses charging things. Yes.
John charged into a pit trap, with the last part of his forehead, you send him on his way back along the tracks of Mountain Road that leads to the Kai Monastery. You watch him go until he's lost among the trees, and then steel your nerves and resolve once more to reach Rockstar as quickly as you can on foot.
Oh, so we should have just chosen that in the first place.
You follow the road as it snakes gently through the high timberland. It's not long before you see the path straighten as it approaches the entrance to Rockstar. Wonder why it brought that up.
Did bring a thing up.
It just that icon lets us use this, but I guess there's nothing.
Oh right.
Of interest here.
Nah. Who knows?
Boom.
Read the next page.
Yes, boss. A whirling grey spire of smoke is rising into the cloudy sky above the ravaged settlement. It is being carried along by the icy breeze that whips and howls through the main street. Quality. Jonny B soundboard. Look for it in a future video. A rustling sound makes you freeze in mid-step. You slowly turn to face the sound and you see a pair of hooded amber eyes staring straight at you from the corner of the snowy foliage.
Showers!
They are the eyes of a wolf, an old male with a distinctive patch of white fur in the center of his forehead. You sense the rest of his pack is close by. The wolf pack leader nuzzles his way through the foliage and approaches you.
Duncan's joined us. Hello, Duncan.
Evening, Duncan.
Oh, look at
this
that.
one's got the mange. Stay away from that.
Yes,
this one's
Rockstar does put on the red light. That is a very good question, Andy. Rockstar! Yeah, that's where we're heading.
That is where we're heading, mate.
Mate, you weren't prepared to be reading this much, right?
Yeah. These wolves are heads bobbing in the snow. They're all stoned, I'm telling you. Right, okay, here we go. His thick grey body fur is highlighted with grey-coloured hairs that ripple and gleam as he draws closer. He is a powerful hunter, and you have no need to be afraid of him. With narrowing of his wide eyes, he warns you that great danger lies ahead. Yes, my friend, you murmur quietly. Because you've got animal mastery.
Oh, yeah! I can talk to the little birds.
Talk to the Dr. Doolittle. Yeah. Yet face this danger I must. Here are my people. They are my pack. I am their leader, and I must protect them. Map. Skidoosh, mate.
Skidoosh. Are they coming with us?
Well, map, let's decide which part of the narrative section to unlock. Pay attention when you choose. Some decisions can't be undone.
Like charging your horse into a pit trap.
Exactly. You can spend money. Meditation.
Regenerate your Kai.
Yeah.
Well, mate.
Ooh, Kai powers on cooldown. During chance you will trigger a random encounter. Okay. So I think the combat is semi-active. So should we do the meditation thing?
Yeah, let's have a nap.
You don't sense immediate dangers. It's safe to meditate. You meditate.
Oh, look.
Boom!
When two become one.
Make love to you, baby. Right, I'm trying to click on that. There we go. Woo!
Oh, look. Wooch.
Do you want to write your story from here? It seemed to be the only option, so I guess so.
What bizarre. Okay.
The village of Roxanne was once a thriving and vibrant mining community, nestling among the slopes and the surrounding mountains. Life here on the border with the Dark Lands is harsh, Who wants to live on the border with the Darklands?
That's like basically if you live in Dunstable and you're on the border to Luton, that's where you're at.
Hardy and industrious community that fiercely loyal to you, their liege lord, and to King Ulnar of Sommerlund. Now Roxanne lies silent and smouldering. Boo! Noise of its steam engines and armory no longer echoes among the high peaks. Cautiously, because we tried the reckless approach, you approach the entrance to the village. It's eerily quiet. The smell of wood smoke that you detected from a distance is now heavy with the cloying stench of death. You stare unblinkingly at the horrific scene that greets you. The blood-soaked and lifeless bodies of the village people lie strewn about the streets. Many were cut down as they fled, while others died fighting desperately to protect their loved ones, their homes, and their cosplay outfits. Recently, snowfall has covered the slain with thin white shrouds, sparing you the unsettling sight of their gaping frozen wounds. All around, several shops and dwellings have been badly burned or completely destroyed by fire. There are too many victims hereabouts for you to gather their bodies and give them a decent burial, as is customary practice in Summerland. The terrible price that has been paid by the villagers of Roxanne, partly as a consequence of your late arrival for stumbling in the snow, weighs heavy on your heart. You close your eyes, raise your face to the cloud sky, and make a silent plea to the goddess Ishia to gather and protect the souls of the slain. You open your eyes and advance along the main street. Your nerves are as taut as wound steel wires. You hear something. It is
a blank page.
Sound of bare feet on fresh snow, followed by the rattle of loose armor and a gurgling growl.
Oh, I can't do it.
It's a geek.
No, it's a geek.
Okak tag Jackman. It rules. Or if you've watched Mars Attacks, rules with sharp, uneven teeth. You recognize the foul geek language and know enough of it to translate the creature's chilling utterance to "I'll bring you a slow death." Your fears are confirmed by the presence of this hateful geek. Roxanne has been attacked by a geek raiding party. The creature stalking towards you is only one of many now occupying the village. The geek closes in, and defiantly you stand your ground. You can expect to receive no mercy from this creature and will give none in return. Dun dun dun!
Before you carry on, Dave, your first comment, I'm not going to read out because it's heartbreaking. But his second comment is, no, he says, it broke my heart when I found out. No, he found out that the author of the Lone Wolf books was passed on a few years ago. And he thinks his son carried on the legacy somehow.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
These books genuinely brought me a lot of joy when I was a kid.
Yeah. And then he goes on to say he thinks it's on Android, so on phone, but it's not as good as this. And Andy Hilton chimes up with Saturday night story time with Kaiser here.
Right, so it looks like we got a fight sequence.
Fight!
Fight! Fight! We might lose here because there's buttons to press, I think.
You can do it if you can remember what the buttons were.
I'm hoping it's a tutorial. Ooh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm in full color.
Oh.
It's a geek.
It's a geek.
Summer Sword, yeah. Melee
not
technique.
Geek. It's a geek.
Range weapon. When the action buttons appear near the lone wolf's body, it means that it's your turn to strike. Cool. Make choices. You won't be able to soon for the refill completely. Okay, yeah. So,
guard discipline. Melee attacks.
Melee attacks. Oh.
Whack him in the head. Oh,
I haven't had an option yet. Do I have to click?
stupid geek. What?
Melee attack, yeah. Quick strike, heavy attack, combined attack, yeah. Offhand abilities, okay.
Things.
Things.
Bosh him in the head.
I think I've just missed another turn.
What the?
It's. I think I need it to be quicker. Right, click that.
Quicker, come on. Quick. Click a thing, do a thing. Quick attack.
Heavy attack.
Quick. Heavy attack. God, smash
Learning.
it in. Precision event.
Action event.
Oh, God.
External outline to touch the central circle. When it
When the
glows, if
circle
you miss
glows.
the circle, disappear. What?
Oh, God. So, you got to wait
Action
for it
event.
to...
Wait for the external outline to touch the central circle.
So, it's going to shrink in.
Right.
And when the circle glows, click it. It's going to shrink in.
So I failed there because I wasn't quite ready for what I was going
Right,
to
there
do.
you go. Yeah.
Man, this guy's learning me.
Stupid geek. It should have
do
just been
this.
turned to page 85.
Do
Do you want to
this.
attack it? Yes. And then when the thing comes in...
Oh, there wasn't one.
Oh, okay. So it's only for the heavy attack. Oh, this
I'm
geek is
gonna
going to kill us.
lose.
It's the first encounter. Surely there's an option to run away, right?
I don't quite know what happened there.
No.
I need to read more of the rules because we're losing. Oh, we nearly got him.
Oh! Just hope there's no more geeks in here.
I think we shouldn't have played it on hard. Long wall. Okay. Debuff. Yeah. That's what that is.
That's his stats. Kill him.
I think that'll deal with him. I'll finish him off.
Brrr.
Is this another one? Oh my days.
Oh,
You've got to
well,
be joshing me.
That
What's
was
this?
a wonderful game. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Done. Oh no! I lost my go again because I didn't act quickly enough.
Geeks suck.
What happens if I use the summer sword?
Summer sword. Oh, you're reading.
Yeah. Sunburst. So this is one of these charge attacks. Hopefully this will be within. Boom!
Oosh!
I got 7 hit points out of 2,000.
I don't know when you're supposed to. I don't know.
Oh, this requires
And
some
you're dead.
practice. Yeah, I am. Oh
Next hit. Continue.
no!
Insert
Command
credit.
one. Insert coins for more health. Your adventure ends here. It's not over yet. Had it been different, last checkpoint. Okay.
Wow. Can you quickly change the settings? Make it easy. Because that was brutal.
Oh, do that. Yeah. You did the 2 become 1 thing. When 2 become 1. Such a lamer.
It's match a circle with another circle inside the circle, then press circle. That's exactly what it is, Andy. That's the name of the game.
Right. When the Village of Rockstorm. Yeah. Yeah. We did this. We read it. I don't think you all want to hear me read it again.
No.
You don't have to put on the red light yet.
Push
Those days are over.
Don't have to sell your arse to the knights.
Ack. Which means I'm terribly sorry, old chap, but I'm going to have to do you in.
Again.
Right. Let's do this. Let's be
Come
more
on,
pro.
just do the thing. Click on the thing, as Andy says.
Quickly.
Match the circle with another circle inside the circle.
I'm starting with that summer sword thing because that worked quite well and it's got a cooldown. It's like, look, it's a big long.
I think you have to wait a little bit longer. Look, you have to wait a little bit longer and then maybe.
Boom! I thought if it went all the way to the end, it might fail.
Yeah, most probably would.
Let's do the quick attack. It seems.
Smash him in the face. Okay, this is better. Getting the grips with it. Like you geek.
I might have to look at some of these things on the left-hand side, a bit more defensive. What was this? Range weapons? No. Well, I better do it now.
Oh!
It's all
Bounced
quick.
off his fat head. It's too quick, man. This is.
It's too. It is. This is for kids, isn't it? They're quick.
Don't know what's going on.
No, and it seems it passes from my turn very quickly. Wolf's blow.
Shield. He's nearly dead, which means we can nearly fight the second one.
He's got a damage over time, but
he's got a mate.
The next one was bigger.
Do you reckon the next one after that's even bigger? And then bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh, take that!
Well. Yeah, I learned him, mate. Let's just
him in his face. It's quick.
This is the big one. This is the big one. Boom. Oh, that one worked well.
Oh, there's like an extra bit.
I'm still nearly dead. No, not again. Don't let him go. Just a little attack will finish him. Come on, be the last one.
Please.
Last one.
And then his other mate comes along.
He stand all manly and be done.
Victory!
Yes! Champion! You geeks. Where's the save button? The fears confirmed by the presence of this hateful geek. Roxanne has been attacked by a geek raiding party. I know we've done that. All right, so we need loot. Loot!
What do you get? Picklock.
Fine leather pouch.
Oh, everyone needs a fine leather pouch.
Picklock. Take all, innit? Obviously. You derive no pleasure from the killing, but there is only one survivor in it. We did have great pleasure from winning.
Yeah.
The village. You now do everything you can to find and keep them safe. You turn away from the geek corpses and scour the surrounding buildings for signs of life. But this part of Roxanne and its inhabitants were hit especially hard. It looks as if the geeks wanted to make doubly sure that nobody would escape and raise the alarm. The houses and stores are badly damaged, their once fine facades blackened and charred by fire.
Boo, I say.
The closest building is near to collapse. Much of the roof has fallen in and its walls are cracked and holed. Above the smouldering door, you can still see a sign and make out the inscription. Games Store. Warhammer. The store
ammo.
in such a dangerous condition that you feel it's unsafe to enter it. However, it has an attached warehouse that survived virtually intact. You try to enter, but the door has been barred from the inside. Right. I need to think about this problem here before we risk getting
you
more
got
fights.
heal and stuff.
What's this? Restores vitality and endurance. Is this vitality?
I hope so.
Restores Kai
red.
power.
One's
Restores
blue.
endurance.
It's color coded, man. It's color coded. Red bottle for red bar.
The one did both.
Did it?
It's vitality and endurance. I was trying to work out which one was the endurance. The yellow one is the endurance, or the green one. Right. Okay. Okay. So what's this character sheet?
Oh yeah. We're pretty crap. I think we chose the wrong options.
We chose Mace because it's rad.
Smash him in the face with the mace.
Nice. Okay. This tells us what the Summer Sword will do as we level up. These are our powers. What's this? Oh, this is just our picture. I don't think drinking our potion is necessarily a smart idea if we've only got one.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We might not have another combat until we get, there might be opportunities to get more stuff.
Inventory. Because if we don't need to use it, items. On your belt. Right, what's this? We've got some grub.
Have we?
Yeah.
Got a banana or anything? That'd be nice.
We've got some broth. Can that go on there? Ah. I think we should eat the grub.
Go on then. Eat the grub.
Eat the grub. Nom 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 nom. Because we can't eat it in combat. You can't put it in there.
Why not? Nearly every other game you can eat in combat.
Yes. Absolutely. Throwing knives. We've got them. Picklock. Lamp spot oil. Yeah, so why won't that go in there? Or maybe they're not. Those slots are not unlocked yet. Right.
This is Sparta!
Indeed. Right, here we go. Make the choice. Make the choice.
Exactly.
Broken door. So we can try to reach a large hole that you spotted in front of the building. This is about breaking into the warehouse. Strength, bash down the door. Or use our mind over matter powers.
Oh, don't know.
That's
What do you reckon?
magic power, that. I reckon we should go with this one.
Then. Yeah, man.
Mind over matter. If we don't use that ability when those options come up, then we shouldn't have taken it.
True.
Start to climb. Make a decision. What? Multiple choice. Action event. Oh no.
Oh no.
So moment requiring skill. Mate.
I'm gonna die again.
To charge an action accurately. Click repeatedly in the central circle to charge until it's filled. If you don't fill it in time, it will disappear.
Oh god.
Alright, I got
It's chasing you.
from a direction like click and drag the arrow. If you miss it,
Oh
the arrow will
god.
disappear. Oh man.
Slats.
Okay. You put your Kai powers to good use. You detect that the door is secured by a plank of wood held in place by two iron brackets.
You needed a Kai power to figure that out.
Main fact. These brackets have been badly weakened by the fire, you see. You will the plank to rise up and whirl about the storeroom. You hear a loud thud followed by immediately by an angry Og Zugtag or Ak. Another geek.
More geeks.
Spinning plank has hit a geek hard on the head. You sense there is more than one geek in the store.
Oh,
Using
boo.
the element of surprise, you throw the door open, rush into the store with your weapon raised, mate. Got wood, you know what I'm saying? Ready to strike. We're gonna die now.
Yeah.
I think if we fail this, we have to go back to the beginning, you know. This is hard. Oh, we chose hard though, didn't we? Because we're pros. Speed is everything.
Oh,
2 or more
enemies
at the same time.
Oh, no.
My days.
Yeah, we're dead. Ain't no chicken broth gonna save us. Oh, he did quite a bit of damage there. You nearly killed him.
I'm learning what to expect from these events.
Learning to click and stuff.
Yeah.
Rah! Die. Uh-oh. Oh, quick, swipe.
I did. I had a go. I tried. Right. Can I kill this one now? Yes.
And he's just used his Kai powers to figure out his door is held up by hinges. True fact. Oh! Take that, you dirty geek.
This is the big one.
Oh!
Oh!
Did he just fly kick you in the head? Quick,
mate, he bored me. That one, I guess. It's not that pro.
This one's a bit harder.
This is the big hit.
In your face.
We're doing a lot better this time.
Duncan said action events in the book were trying to keep your fingers in as many pages as possible.
Just trying to replicate that. Did you see him pull a face on the geek? He's like,
did you do it?
Yeah, he pulled the right face.
Oh, God. Well, this certainly has turned out to be something completely different.
Next time, remind me. If we ever do this again,
Play
easy,
a little
man.
bit before. Yeah, easy.
Yeah. I thought it'd be entirely just like, press E and then you see you crush the geek.
Yeah.
There'll be skill involved. This
Shocking.
was once a thriving general store, but now it lies in ruin. The structure is badly damaged by fires that were started deliberately by the marauding geeks. A terrifying prospect. Much of its stock has been looted or despoiled by the unwelcome invaders. A map of Roxanne and the surrounding mountainous area hangs on the stuck blackened wall. This mining village is built on a plateau of rock overlooking the sunken forest. The entrance to its famous Bronin mines is located in the southeast part of the crater-like wall of rock that surrounds and contains the wooded depression. You suspect that Bronin may be the reason why the geeks have attacked Roxanne in force. You search through the debris that covers the floor, but there is little of value to be found. You're about to stop searching and leave the store when, behind the store's counter, you discover something that sparks your curiosity. It is a large wooden chest, and it is locked. Check for traps. Get someone else to open it.
Yeah, man.
This is going to be a skill-based thing again, isn't it? This is going to be click, click, click.
You're going to have to unlock it with your lockpick.
Yeah, but maybe no. I don't know how to pick locks.
You got to stick your thing in. Oh, this is perfect. This is Oblivion / Skyrim. This is like, click one thing and then hold the other thing and then rotate the what's it and and then you click the
Oh, you
doof
got a
lock.
twin stick it.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, can you not just chop it with an axe?
No.
To open the lock, you must find the right position for the pick. You can rotate the pick by dragging it left or right. Pick will rotate around the lock. When you position the pick, you can try and force the lock with the knife. Force the lock with the knife by dragging it to the left. You can't force with the knife while you're moving the pick. When forced, the lock will start rotating into position. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to fail this anyway. I don't know why I'm reading
No,
it.
you're right. You're okay. You're okay. So you turn that thing.
I got 7 lock picks.
Woo!
Well, you say you turn that thing. Right. So I put this wherever I want to put it, right?
Yeah, you put that. Listen for the clicks.
Oh.
Right. So I reckon maybe around there somewhere. Let's see if the clicks have anything to do with it. And then you grab the knife and you stick it in and then you pull it. Oh, okay. Right. So there you go. Hold up. It's a bit stiff now. So you need to. We were close though because it was moving. So put it back round that way.
Yeah.
But up a little bit further than you had it. So when it starts to do that, stop it and move the pick. Move it up a bit. You can do this. Come on. So turn it around, but not as far. There. Leave it there.
It's getting worse.
Okay. Well, then stop. Then stop. Don't apply any pressure to it. Move it until it's easier.
Yeah, it's very sensitive, you know.
It is.
So you
So you
reckon?
need to find somewhere in that bit. Oh, that was solid. Oh, no. Move it a fraction more and then see if it goes any further. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stupid. Try the other way because it clicked around that other way as well, didn't it? See if.
Oh.
That was close.
I think we've been going completely the wrong way. I think it's over here. Yeah. It was nowhere near where he said to start. It's completely the other way.
Damn it. Andy Hilton says, Bronin is like hummus. Middle class geeks love it. We have a hummus mine near us. In Didsbury.
The geeks love it, mate. You managed to pick the lock nearly. There's a lot of broken metal on the ground. And now...
You're the worst Pink Panther, by the way.
The container lies open in front of you. You look inside and find some valuable items that could prove useful. Does it include at least 5 pick locks?
Yeah. I hope.
Laruna bread. That sounds like
tasty.
The kind of tosser food that they'll sell you for in London with a bit of hummus. Throwing
£5.
Leather. Superior leather.
Lots of leather. Great.
Call is the button you're looking for. You leave the storm, return to the main street. A gust of icy wind bites into your exposed flesh of your face. And a sudden chill makes you shiver. The winter sun is completely obscured by the thickness of grey clouds. Yet you are able to tell the time of day without this helpful presence. It is
because I have a watch.
Because you have psychic powers. Map. I want that meditate button back. Where do we get the meditate? Meditate.
You got 10 minutes to complete the game.
Is that all we've got left?
That's what we got, mate. Spent so long picking that lock. Go on, then.
You ready? You ready?
When to become one.
I need some love like I never needed love before.
I need to make love to you, baby.
Oh, dear. Right, so 10 minutes. Next bit.
10 minutes to save Roxanne.
Save Roxanne. I think is this all Roxanne? Oh, it is. It's all Roxanne. But it's going to be another fight.
That was the first house.
You want to write your story from here? Now I want a save button. I want to put my finger in this bit. You follow the main street. Behave yourself, John. Tense and alert, ever watchful for signs of human life and geek raiders. Suddenly, the door of a nearby building is thrown open, and into the street pour a gang of geeks, growling and waving their black-bladed live-action roleplay weapons covered in black lagging and their loathsome heads.
I love live-action roleplay.
LARPing.
I love a bit of LARPing.
In combat, but your concentration is broken when a glimpse of a human is among their number. It's a girl, her late teens, with short dark hair and sharp, sparkling eyes. Judging from her appearance and her clothing, she does not look like a typical rock star ranger. You know, Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. Make a choice, John.
Oh, God.
Good one.
I've never been good at these.
Camouflage. Remember that one?
Right.
Observe the girl.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That sounds exactly like what I do.
Take advantage to observe the confusion to observe the girl. Or you didn't master this discipline.
Boo!
Boo!
Just hide, mate, under my cloak and watch her.
Cloak is cool.
From a distance.
She's clearly a witch.
Oh.
No quick time event. Oh, good. You call upon your Kai powers to help you blend into your surroundings. Your outline becomes blurry and hard to make out. Your face and hands change color, as does your clothing, to a mottled mix of greys and sooty black. You bring your breathing under control, perfectly and completely still. Suddenly, the girl breaks free from the gang of geeks that surround her, and she runs into the middle of the street. And she spins on her heel to face her pursuers. In the blink of an eye, she upholsters a small crossbow from beneath her cloak.
Ooh.
It is not like any crossbow you have ever seen before.
She's
It's
a
not
girl.
a machine gun crossbow, is it? Yeah, it is. Pew, 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 pew.
Look at her go. Whee! Lovely. Then what?
She's trashing the geeks. I've not turned a page yet. I was enjoying the wavy
Oh,
hair.
right. Oh, okay.
Well,
Oh, I see. I thought it was like an enforced.
No, because at the end of this, when I finish reading, there's going to be a combat which we're going to lose. She
true.
levels a strange crossbow at the leading geek and sends a steel bolt straight between the creature's hateful eyes. The other geeks, confident that the girl's weapon is now empty, growl with glee and leap towards her. That's called a MacGuffin, so you know it's a repeating crossbow. She fires again, and another geek falls dead. Then another. The crossbow is reloading itself as fast as she can fire it. Her aim is excellent, and she makes sure that every shot counts. In a handful of seconds, she dispatches all of the surviving geeks. None of them is left alive. She then holsters her weapons and sprints across the street towards the gabled houses on the opposite side.
Friend.
The girl is nowhere to be seen. You focus your gaze upon the house opposite and detect fresh tracks leading towards the front door of the largest house. It has escaped the fire that has ravaged much of the area, and clearly you can read the ornate sign fixed above the door. Redalion the Inventor.
Whoa.
Stealthily, you approach the front door and twist the handle. It is locked.
Oh, God. Not again.
And I
Use your
reckon...
Kai to figure out.
Should we not leave it there, John? Is it not 10
Well,
o'clock?
yes, we should. It's close enough, right? It's 5-2.
It's
You've
close.
done plenty of reading, plenty of quick time events. I think you need a rest and a cuppa.
Back to the main menu. Yeah. Well, that wasn't
Wow.
what I thought it was.
It was sort of, but not quite.
Which was sort of, yeah. That was quite interesting. Got a gallery now, look.
Ah.
Prologue. So, yeah, that was
Lone Wolf.
Joe Diva's Lone Wolf. I don't remember it being grossly overwritten as a kid, but looking back, I think it kind of is. I'm not sure.
Was it anything like that?
I mean, those were the stories. Yeah, that was that kind of thing. Because the crossbow is an SMG. Fact, Andy.
True fact.
Heavy foreshadowing there. She is indeed a goth. So, yeah, the quick time event stuff, the combat stuff. I'm not sure how I felt about that. Not in the.
I think that threw you.
Yes, because it was that kind of click fast, learn how this works stuff.
Yes,
and I didn't think that would be what it was. It wasn't terribly difficult.
So
but it was a fairly accurate recreation of those stories by the looks. I assume it's word for word. They've just changed the way the combats and the skills work, try and make it a bit more interactive. I thought
it's a shame there wasn't options to place a finger on the map though, to
And for me, I would have liked an option to not have to do active combat. It's like roll me the dice or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is important to remember it is a children's book. You know what I mean? It's for like 13-year-olds. It's not. It's not aimed at my age group, and they're gonna benefit from that. Part of the reason I wanted to look about it is I'm wondering whether I'll be able to take it into school and do it on the tablet. And the downside of that, with those action sequences, I'm not going to be able to, am I?
One of the gents said further up that it's available on my Android and that, so it is. You might be able to get it in a simpler, somewhat format.
Simpler form.
I don't know.
To turn those things off. Yeah. So one of the things, this is just a couple of minutes before 10 o'clock. One of the things, obviously, I'm not going to read this whole novel to you. It was worth having a look though, and I did enjoy that.
It's a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun. It was to ask the question, really, and we'll ask again on Tuesday night in the live stream, whether people are interested in us going back to Phoenix Point and carrying on from where we got to, because people have invested a reasonable amount of time in following that campaign, or whether they want to keep. Because we finished all the pre-recorded content now.
That's it.
Phoenix Point on Saturdays regularly for a month or so, if people want it. Or we can keep trying to find a new game each week, which is a mixed,
Yeah, that's like...
It's each week I'm like, I'm looking to do something different. So I'd be grateful for any feedback on that. On Tuesday, we're going to be here with Gamers with Coffee. And I believe that they're a husband and wife team. I think they're both going to be here. And sometimes they argue on stream, and that can be quite entertaining to not only because this watching is a bit voyeuristic, taking part, that's brilliant.
Awesome. I have to check that out.
She's quite new in the hobby, and she's like, "Oh, I quite want that." And he's like, "Well, you've not painted this yet, and it's quite expensive." He's like, wine, stir.
I'm going to have to check out the channel before Tuesday then. Yeah. Give it a bit of a view.
So that's about it from us, guys. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope you found the video more Phoenix Pointers good. How are you getting on with it, Duncan? You didn't learn anything by watching ours, obviously. Like where we ended, Omar died, man.
That wasn't bad, though. You got through 10 missions without losing anyone.
Yeah. I've actually played the game a bit more. When we go back to it, I might have a bit better idea. I didn't really understand the relationship between the stats and the weapons and the classes. Andy Hilton's as long as we have a laugh, we don't mind.
We have a laugh. Good.
That is why John is here. He may not be playing the game, but he did make horse sounds. And I assume he was genuinely quite upset about the prospect of having to kill the horse.
I was, and that's not good.
It's quite the options. Like in real life, but you know what I mean? If there's something's been hit by a truck on the road and it's just a smear of blood, he will try and save it.
I try and glue it back together.
Yeah, take it to the vets, pay thousands of pounds. It was clearly a dead animal. Yeah, I felt
it was clearly a dead parrot.
You could see where that was going. It was like, oh, John's not going to like it.
I was like, no, this bring back terrible, terrible memories.
Yeah. All right, folks. Anyway, that's good night from us.
Yes.
And thank you for watching. Check you on Tuesday night, 10 p.m. UK time. Bye-bye.